words should be there. Suppose you are teaching English. Now we are thinking in 2030, we are talking about the globalization, whole world education together. So, guardian, we have one English word, guardian. Sometimes in our vernacular we say guardian. But now suppose from the USA we are connected in India, a youth in 2030, 32 like that. And if the child is asked, that time he is not a child, adolescence, that where is your guardian, like that. So child in his ear he has heard the word guardian. He cannot understand, communicate with what is guardian. So when we learn the English words, it should be with the proper pronunciations. This is also what NEP is projecting. Peer mentoring. Implement a peer mentoring program. This, when I was in school in Asansol Ladda Convent, we had this. Teachers have meeting. So the senior students used to come to the class for minding. I think many of you in your childhood also, in your schools you have seen. Or at present also, is it done? Not so that way. Because teachers meeting everything after students dismissal, they are going on Saturdays. But in our time, the senior students, when we were in class 6 or 7, class 9 or 10 students used to come and they used to be in the class, they used to talk, discuss, have any topic or debate like that. And when again we went to 9, 10, we were very happy, we were going to the junior classes. So this peer mentoring also program where older or more experienced students mentor and guide younger or less experienced students. You can do this in your schools. In our schools we can implement on a Saturday or one period when there is nothing. Senior student will come and group of slow learners, low achievers. We suppose a student who is very good in science in class 10. This will be also building his or her confidence level. He or she can come and teach the class or particular few students. Common peer study groups take place during free time, after schools or weekends, we can use that. Peer study group can be beneficial for motivating students in the lead up to exams or assignment due dates. Exams are there, but few topics we have not understood. So let us sit together or with the seniors and let us be ready for the examinations. Peer assessment is another thing. Peer assessment, this also very simple. Sometimes when we have the workbook or and all, teacher is dictating the answer, students are writing tick, right or wrong in their pencil or pen. So this is more or less like peer assessment. So they are only understanding what is right and wrong, they are giving the marks. So this is peer assessment. Or any question answer based also can be done for peer assessment. This is now the third activity, peer teaching. As I have said, peer teaching will be what? Any subject teacher, we will be taking out the name from the drop box, will be teaching one particular thing. Now another name we will be picking up, that teacher will come and explain that. That is peer teaching. How much the peer was able to teach you, or if you have not paid attention, or if you have not listened to what the teacher was saying. So let us take out the names. Let us down you take. Andy Esther Marandi, Madam. Which subject, whichever subject you are teaching, whichever class you are teaching, it can be the tiny tots, it can be the senior students. One particular topic you please take up. Please come. Take the mic. Any topic. Dance. Tense. Tense. Yes. I thought tense. Fine. So this is peer teaching going on, and let us see how her peers are listening to her.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sanskrit teacher. So I want to teach you dance. So we will start. Like in English, we have studied dance like present tense, future tense, past tense. Already have seen. So in Sanskrit, present tense we say lat lakar, and future tense we say rigid lakar, and past tense we say lang lakar. So like in we will take our first. We will start from present tense. So present tense, that is lat lakar. So like in English, ing we are using for present tense. In Sanskrit, in lat lakar we are using ti ta anti, si tha tha, ami ava ama. And in this ti ta anti we will use for the person about whom we are talking, or the person who is not with us. That is maybe that person is in classroom, ground, anywhere he may be. And second person, that is madhyam purush, that is si tha tha, and that will use the person whom we are talking. Like now I am speaking and all you are listening, so you are madhyam purush. And next is uttam purush. Uttam purush, that is ami, ava, ama. And this we are using for ourselves. Like I am speaking, so I am speaking, so I am uttam purush. Once again we will see. Pratham purush, that is ti ta anti, madhyam purush si tha tha, and uttam purush ami, ava, ama. So pratham purush we are using for the person who is not present with us, and madhyam purush we are using the person to whom we are talking, and uttam purush we are using for ourselves. So these are the tense which we use in Sanskrit, that is present tense. And next is future tense. Future tense is similar to present tense. If you know ti ta anti, easily you can understand future tense, that is lat lakar. Only we have to add ishya everywhere. Ti ta anti, si tha tha, ami ava ama. In future tense, that is rigid lakar, we have to add ishya. So it is ishyati, ishyati, ishyatha, ishyami. Sorry. Okay, then next madhyam purush is ishyashi, ishyatha, ishyatha. And in madhyam purush, isyatha we are having two tha we are having. Madhyam purush dvivachan. Two tha we are in one madhyam purush we are having two tha, one with visarg. In dvivachanam we are having visarg, but in bahuvachanam we are not having visarg. So in that we will not get confused. In madhyam purush two tha we are having. Dvivachanam with visarg and bahuvachanam without visarg. So yes. Yes, miss? Oh, one tense at a time, okay.
No, I will change the question. I will change what Miss is teaching. For the peer, I will make it easy.
Okay. Okay, only present tense. So that is ti ta anti, si tha tha, ami ava, ama. That is present tense. So how we use this one? This we will use like pat is padna, pat meaning is padna. So all that this ti ta anti, si tha tha, ami ava, ama, we will add this with this. So patati, then yes, pathata with visarg, ta with visarg, then pathanti, okay. Then madhyam purush is pathasi, then okay, pathatha. Now uttam purush ekvachan is pathami. Uttam purush ekvachan pathami, then uttam purush dvivachanam, yes, pathava, then uttam purush bahuvachanam, pathama. Okay, and this.
Okay, she has already taught. I got many answers. I thought I will call only Sanskrit teachers to the stage for the feedback, or if not Sanskrit teacher, what ma'am has taught about tense. In English, it can be explained. But if we have a Sanskrit teacher, that will be Sanskrit teacher. Yes, sir. Okay, Jha sir is. Let us see your peer teaching.
If anybody will be asking who is Jha sir, everybody will.
नाम तो सुनो प्लीज लाइक नाम तो सुनो
Let us see how this peer interaction goes on, peer teaching.
आप
मैम बहुत सुंदर बोल रही थी। ऐसे तो इनका कोई जवाब नहीं है, बहुत ही अच्छा। लेकिन तीता हंती सीथा थो आमी आबा सब पढ़ती तो पढ़ता ते पठन्ति त्वं पठसि युवाम पठता यूयम पठत अहम पठामि आवाम पठाव वयम पठाव सती शता शन शशि शता शता श्यामी श्यामस्य पठिष्यति पठिष्यत पठिष्यन्ति पठिष्यसि पठिष्यथ पठिष्यत पठिष्यामि पठिष्याव पठिष्यामि स पठिष्यति तौ पठिष्यत ते पठिष्यन्ति त्वं पठिष्यसि युवां पठिष्यथ यूयं पठिष्यतो अहं पठिष्यामि आवां पठिष्याव वयं पठिष्यामः लग लगा तो तामन अहतम तो हम आवाम अपठत अपठत अपठताम अपठन अपठ अपठतम अपठत अपठम अपठाव अपठत स अपठत उसने पढ़ा पास्ट टेंस स अपठत तो अपठताम ते अपठन त्वम अपठ युवाम अपठतम यूयम अपठत अहम अपठम आवाम अपठाव वयम अपठाव नोट लगा अनुज्ञा आज्ञा देते हैं तू तामन तू ही तम तो आनी आवाम पढ़तू पढ़ताम पठन्तु आज्ञा देते वह पढ़े वे दोनों पढ़े वे सब पढ़े पढ़तू पढ़ताम पठन्तु पठ पठतम पठत पठानी पठाव पठाम स पढ़तु तो पढ़ताम ते पठन्तु त्वं पठ युवाम पठतम यूयम पठत अहम पठानी आवाम पठाव वयम पठाम विधि भी चाहिए के ए देताम एयु ए देतम ए एम लेव एम पठेत पठेताम पठे सब पठेत उसको पढ़ना चाहिए तो पठेतम तो पठेताम उन दोनों को पढ़ना चाहिए ते पठेयु उन सबको पढ़ना चाहिए त्वं पठे तुमको पढ़ना चाहिए युवाम पठेतम तुम दोनों को पढ़ना चाहिए यूयम पठे तुम सबको पढ़ना चाहिए अहम पठेयम मुझको पढ़ना चाहिए आवाम पठे वयम पठे हम दोनों को पढ़ना चाहिए हम सबको पढ़ना चाहिए ये तो परस्मय पद है आप नए पद भी पांच होते हैं बहुत समय लग जाएगा थैंक यू मेरा परिचय है मैं राजेश झा वाइस प्रिंसिपल ऑफ सिद्धू कानू हाई स्कूल दुमका That's all.
Very well, very good. Sir, this is for you. This is for you, ma'am. With this, we come to the end of the third session. Again, we will be meeting after the lunch break. Thank you, teachers.
After this session, now we have lunch break, and after the lunch break we have photo session because this is winter season and evening time light will be very low. That is why this time, photo session will be there. And then one more information: principal meeting will be there after lunch break. Okay, thank you.
Future ready, skillable, so that they can come up with the bridge the gap. Okay. Second, we have transparent progress report. I will explain this later. And we have creativity and experimental learning, right? Right. So we were talking about transparent report card. So what is going to happen from now on? We are moving away from the traditional method of rote learning, right? We used to mug up things and we used to write in our examination. We are moving away from that and we are learning competency based skills and competency based education. Now, who will tell me what is competency based education? What does that mean? Can anyone tell me what is competency based education? Yeah, please pass on the mic. Yeah, please sir.
According to me,
Competency. What does that?
competency-based education means according to their skills,
Okay. Correct. According
development
to,
of skills.
yes. According to the skills, competency is basically what? It is skill based. Yeah, sir, you wanted to say something. Situation based learning, absolutely. Situation, skill based, yeah. Sir, at the back, please pass on the mic.
It is a learning where students learn some skills so that they can apply it in their future, jobs,
Yes, absolutely. So, we can take an example. What NEP is going to do in the future is that they are going to teach you life skills also. Like somebody needs a CPR in front of you, that person is dying. What to do in that situation? A student will stand helpless. No, that student will be taught few basic skills so that that person can help the person in need in the situation, right? So we will be coming up with these kind of education, competency and skill based education. Okay, so another we will have 360 learning or 360 report card which will focus on effective learning, right? Cognitive learning and psychomotor. So we all know this, we all have heard this in so many trainings we have done this, right? So what can you tell me what each term stands for? Effective learning, affective domain is what? It is about the emotional quotient, right? Then we have cognitive, which is about, sorry? Intellect quotient, right? And then we have psychomotor, which is about the physical quotient, correct? So these all will determine the education in the future. This is how our future is going to look like, right? Okay. Pointer is not. Just change the slide from there. Okay, so I will tell you about learning poverty. Now we all know what is poverty, right? What is poverty? We all know. What is learning poverty? So we have seen that a student of class 3 maybe, we are teaching them certain things, we have taught them 1 to 100 writing, right? In lower classes only. In poverty learning, what happens? That student who should know 1 to 100 writing, that person we are seeing that are not being able to write that. That person is not being able to read a particular easy sentence. So that gap is called poverty learning poverty gap. Alright, so that gap. A class 3 student who is easily supposed to do, some subtraction, multiplication, that students are unable to do that. Okay, his or her knowledge is below the standard which the class 3 student is expected. So that is called the poverty learning. Alright, so after pandemic, have we seen a difference in this? Have we experienced something? Can you share something what happened before the pandemic and what happened after the pandemic? Anybody who can share their experiences in the classroom, what happened before the pandemic? How students used to respond before the pandemic and what changed after the pandemic? Yes, anyone wants to share their experiences? Yes.
Good afternoon to all of you. Myself, I am Ghost from Sidugano Senior Secondary. Before pandemic, I have not joined this school, but I am a private tutor of that time. पहले कोविड से पहले देखा गया कि बच्चे अपने स्कूल जाने का जो प्रोसेस है उसमें बहुत ही सिस्टमेटिकली वो ढले हुए थे उस रूटीन में, लेकिन कोविड के टाइम में ये सिस्टम ने उन्हें थोड़ा सा लेजी बना दिया, क्योंकि क्लास में 5 से 5.5 घंटा बैठ के कंटिन्यू बैठ के स्टडी करना, को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज में अपने आप को इन्वॉल्व करना और साथ ही साथ अपने दोस्तों के साथ इंटरेक्ट करना, वो क्या हुआ, ऑनलाइन प्रोसेस हो गया, बच्चे सो के पढ़ते थे, मोबाइल में वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑन करके, कुछ टाइम होता था, कैमरा ऑफ कर देते थे, बच्चे निकल जाते थे, क्लासेस चलती रहती थी। तो जब स्कूल दोबारा खुली, फुल फ्लेज में जब स्कूल स्टार्ट हुआ, तो बच्चे क्या हो गए, वहाँ पे आके थोड़ा सा इरिटेट होना स्टार्ट कर दिया, जिससे क्या हुआ, उनके रिपोर्ट्स कार्ड में वो रिजल्ट हमें दिख रहा है कि जो बच्चा पहले बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट करता था, वो अब बहुत ही पुअर परफॉर्मेंस दे रहा है, जो अभी भी चल रहा है। अभी स्कूल फुल फ्लेज में स्टार्ट हुए कम से कम 2 साल होने चले, लेकिन अभी भी वो प्रोग्रेस बच्चे में नहीं आया है। बच्चे अभी भी चाहते हैं कि हम घर बैठे ही सारा काम कर लें। That's all. Thank you.
Yes, please pass the mic here. Absolutely. So we see there is a lot of gap nowadays, right? Post-pandemic. Yeah.
बिफोर पैंडेमिक एंड आफ्टर पैंडेमिक मैं कहूँगी बहुत ज़्यादा चेंजेस आए हैं। सबसे पहले तो राइटिंग स्किल बहुत ही ज़्यादा खराब हो गया है। बिफोर पैंडेमिक बहुत अच्छा था, आफ्टर पैंडेमिक ज़ीरो। और दूसरी डिसिप्लिन, इन द मैटर ऑफ डिसिप्लिन, बिफोर पैंडेमिक बच्चे सुटेबल कंडीशन में थे, वैसा वो लोग फील नहीं करवाते थे या करते थे जैसा अब करते हैं, बिकॉज उस टाइम में घर पे थे, लेट के पढ़ रहे हैं, बैठ के पढ़ रहे हैं, कोई नहीं जान रहा है। अभी जो उन्हें बैठ के पढ़ना पड़ रहा है, तो आई थिंक मुझे लगता है कि डिसिप्लिन और राइटिंग स्किल इसका लॉस हुआ है।
Absolutely. So yeah, sir please. Sir please
Hello.
distribute the pens.
जैसे कि हमको लग रहा है कि बिफोर पैंडेमिक बच्चे में पढ़ने का रिदम था, लेकिन आफ्टर पैंडेमिक सबसे पहले चूंकि ऑनलाइन जो बच्चे में पढ़ाई आने लगी, तो मोबाइल फोन बहुत ज़्यादा बच्चे में पॉपुलर हो गया और वो मोबाइल को ही अपना मतलब स्टडी मटेरियल समझने लगा, और जो अभी तक वो कंटिन्यू है। सारे बच्चे सोचते हैं दूर स्कूल जाके क्या करेंगे, टीचर क्या बोला, सारा मेरे पास गूगल में है, और वो गूगल का सहारा ले रहा है, लेकिन उसे ये नहीं पता है कि गूगल हमेशा 100% सही देता है, उसे चुनने के लिए भी उसको ब्रेन चाहिए। तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि पैंडेमिक के दौर में बच्चे थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ा गए हैं, लाइन से हट गए हैं। वो टीचर को टीचर नहीं समझ रहे, सोच रहे गूगल ही मेरा सब कुछ है। थैंक यू।
Yes.
हाँ, तो उससे ज़्यादा मोबाइल पर वो डिपेंड करता है।
मैं कुछ बताऊं?
Please go ahead.
ये रियल घटना है। पैंडेमिक के पहले तो बड़ा अच्छा लगता था बच्चों के साथ इंटरेक्ट होना, लेकिन हम लोगों के साथ एक रियल घटना घटी आफ्टर पैंडेमिक। बच्चों को जब कहा कि आप शांति से बैठ के पढ़ो, बहुत दिन बाद स्कूल खुली है तो ध्यान से पढ़ना चाहिए, लेकिन बच्चे ने ऐसा जवाब दिया, मैम मैं बता नहीं सकता, आप सीबीएसई हैं? आप सीबीएसई हैं? हम पैसा देके पढ़ते हैं, आप नंबर दीजिएगा, सीबीएसई नंबर देगा आपको, हैं? This type of situation we are faced. Thank you, ma'am.
Right. So yeah.
Hello. Before pandemic and after pandemic, it's just a topic to discuss. And I think before pandemic, everything was soothing. Children used to go to school, teacher used to teach very nicely. People, children make their homework, they show everything, it was quite easy. But after pandemic, we faced a lot of tough situation. Tough situation in the sense, the children don't like to go to school every day. They do not come, still today. Their presence is very less. In the classroom, if there are 60 or 70 students, 30, 35 comes. It's a very bad thing. Secondly, that this time they do not do the homework properly. If we precise them, they have so many things to say. So I think after pandemic, we teachers have to face a lot of tough situations, and we are facing, we are bound to face. But we have a feeling a day will come when we will feel before pandemic like situation. So we have a talent, we can mold the situation very soon. But this time the situation is no doubt little tough. But okay, we are teachers, we are willing to do something always, we do always better. Okay, thank you.
Okay, absolutely correct. So after pandemic, post-pandemic, we have seen a drastic change in the behavior of the student, right? When we are teaching, the way they are responding, the way parents are dealing with their students, everything has changed. A major part of this is because of the household environment they are getting. What kind of environment? What are the parents telling the students? Because all parents are busy. Now mom is also working, dad is also working. Who will take care of the child? So the child is given the cell phone. The cell phone he is using, she is using, she or he is telling that I am doing online classes. But instead we all know what happens, right? So this situation has led to a situation like this. Right? So there is a 70% gap in education system, right? Post-pandemic and pre-pandemic it was 54%, now it has grown to 70%. So this is an alarming situation. Now, what is the reason for this situation? Can anyone specify a few reasons why this has happened? Yeah.
टीचर और स्टूडेंट का कम्युनिकेशन गैप फर्स्ट रीजन। और एक एग्जांपल है, जैसे कोई बच्चा अगर 8th क्लास में पढ़ता था और लॉकडाउन लग गया और आ गया 10th में, 8 9 में नहीं पढ़ा और 10th में आ गया सीधा ट्रिगोनोमेट्री। अब उसको समझाना मुश्किल है, कैसे इसको समझाएं? तो ये जो कम्युनिकेशन गैप है, ये एजुकेशन इतना बड़ा गैप हो गया कि उसको समझाने के लिए टीचर का माथा खड़ा होने लगता है। तो यही सबसे बड़ा कारण है कि जो एजुकेशन का गैप हुआ है, एक कम्युनिकेशन गैप है।
Absolutely. And one more thing I would like to highlight. Yes, someone from the.
Myself, Aparajita Singh from the Western School, Dumka. I think from positive point of view, there are so many changes that has been occurred from the last few years. If you take the example of medical entrance exam or IIT entrance exam, JEE, every time the cutoff increases. Just because what? We get better education. What technology which we have get in last 2 years, teachers are updated. Right now teacher have to study a lot. Because right now student used to prepare by thousands of teachers by searching something in a Google, or earlier they used to read by different teachers or by animated videos. Their concept are much more clear than other. And right now education is quite affordable and there is no restriction, there is no barrier. Everyone can fulfill their dream. So I think that there is a huge progress has been made in the last few years. And I think what has been due to political reasons, they are not able to show their talent, but right now they are able to show their talent in much more better way because they are getting much more better platform what they have not get earlier. So that is the thing which we have get. So we are not say like that कि after pandemic student has doing something misbehavior. No, we have to tackle it because we are the teacher. We have to add on something because they are Gen Z, the student which have born from 1997 to 2014. They are Gen Z modern generation. So we have to work according to like that because we have to face the challenge. The student have to face with the American citizen also, Japanese according to that also. Still teachers were saying that the students are not responding them. I think not it is a good.
Okay, great. Okay, so please give back with the pen. Alright, very nicely pointed out. So there is a good side also. We can't just keep on saying okay it is bad, it is bad. It is not actually totally bad. It should be used in a proper way so that we get the best out of it. Correct? Okay. So so we were talking about parities. So first sir said about communication. 2 years school was closed. So we could not reach students as much as we could have in the classrooms, right? So that's why there is a parity between students, correct? Okay, so to address this, what happens? Students are staying where? They are staying at their homes, 24 hours in their home. Who is the responsible person for them then? Their parents, their immediate guardians, their parents, their neighbor, the community. Correct? So here we are bringing in the community and the parental learning thing. Okay? So Right. So you already have pointed these things out. Why the gap? The gap is because of the already existing deficit. There was an existing gap that was there. Again, it more increased because of the pandemic. Secondly, teachers' capacity to deal challenges. Like ma'am said, we had Generation Z, right? We are facing Generation Z. They are very tech savvy. They are very upfront with their mobile phones, social media. So we also have to cope up with that. We have to work a little bit more harder, right? And low parent participation. This is a very important thing. Parents are very busy. They don't want to take care. So जब हमारा parents teacher meeting होता है, parents जब आते हैं हम लोग complain करते हैं parents को. Parents क्या बोलते हैं? मारिए इसको पकड़ के. खुला छूट दे रहे हैं, right? जैसे राइट उसको जितना मारिए कोई मुझे लेना नहीं, आप मारिए उसको. हम बोल रहे हैं आपको बोलते हैं पेरेंट्स, they are thinking that teachers will take care of my child. I don't have time. Please figure it out. School I have given to the school. School will do whatever they want. Right? You face these kind of situations in parents-teacher meeting, right? They blame it on the school. They say that okay, teachers, you figure out why are you teaching them. Right? So these are the few gaps which has occurred, and this has occurred because of the parents handling the situation in a different way. So if this is the case, then what should the parents do? Okay, so what should the parents do? Parents are not handling the situation as they should. Then what should the parents, the community, what role should they play? What do you think according to you? What kind of role should they play?
Counseling?
Counseling, yes, they should do time to time counseling of their children. Okay, right, what else? Anyone wants to add in? Guidance, absolutely.
Giving illustrations how to overcome the situation.
Correct, right.
Keeping eye in day-to-day progress of students.
Yes, keeping an eye. This is very important. Keeping an eye. What is the child doing? What is the child not doing? To keep an eye. Visual, guidance to the student. Right. Anybody else?
Contact of parents and teachers.
Very good. Contact with parents and teachers.
Friendly relations with the children.
Sorry?
Develop friendly relations with the children, so that children will make them to understand all the things. Okay.
Absolutely. So we will come to the point which you have already said. So provide an environment. First you have to provide an environment. घर पे बहुत सब busy है, कोई देखने के लिए नहीं है, सब उनको छोड़ दिए. घर पे बहुत लड़ाई झगड़ा हो रहा है, पास में मॉल है, बहुत आवाज आ रहा है, तो the environment is not suitable for the child. So you have to minimum just give an environment to the child so that the child can at least have a 1 hour or 2 hour study session, right? Okay, spend quality time with child. With you already said this. You already said this point. You have to spend a little bit time with your child to know your child, what your child is doing, where he or she is going, where he or she is weak in which subject, right? Okay, so again, sir has also pointed this out that learning from daily activities is very important. So we are teaching students something different only. So that student can't relate it in their real life. So what we need to do, we need to relate the subjects and the real life incidents so that the students can create a link, and the bridge of the gap between the student and learning can be bridged, right? Okay. So no forced learning. What we do, we generally say शर्मा जी का बेटा कितना लाया, right? गुप्ता जी का बेटा को 90 मिला, तुमको ऐसा क्यों मिला? We say this, right? We compare a lot, so we force them. That see, ABC has scored this much. What have you done? So what happens? What child is facing? Child is facing depression. Child is thinking, okay, I'm not good enough. एक बच्चे के लिए सबसे important क्या होता है? उसके मम्मी पापा. Bare minimum. उसके मम्मी पापा. उनके मम्मी पापा बोल रहे कि वो बच्चा better है. How will that child feel? Right? That child's priority is parents, and the parents is not appreciating the child. The child might have some other activities with किसी और चीज में अच्छा हो सकता है, but हम क्या करते हैं? Comparison. So forced learning should not be encouraged. Okay. So like ma'am mentioned, there should be a mutual understanding, respect between the teacher and the parents, right? Parents आके बच्चों का progress टीचर के साथ शेयर करना चाहिए and teachers will also share the progress which is happening in the day-to-day school, right? And then share and plan the development. शेयरिंग एंड प्लानिंग हम लोग कैसे करेंगे अगर हम एक दूसरे से बात ही ना करें, क्योंकि बच्चा कितनी देर रहता है स्कूल में, 6 hours 5 hours समथिंग लाइक दैट, राइट? सो वो ज़्यादा टाइम अपने घर पे रहता है, तो घर पे क्या करता है, व्हाट द चाइल्ड लाइक्स, व्हाट द चाइल्ड डजंट लाइक, only a parent can tell better, correct? So that sharing and planning should be done amongst the teacher and the student, right? Okay, now we know what role a parent should play. What do you think relation should be there between an educator and a parent? Can anyone tell me? Educator और parent में क्या relation होना चाहिए? What happened? Okay, on educator and a parent में क्या what kind of relation should be there? So an educator who is teaching the child and a parent who is there and with the child should have few knowledges. They should exchange the knowledges with each other to share and develop the strategy of the lesson plan of the child, right? So firstly they should have a degree of involvement. Now one parent, एक parent उनको ऑफिस भी जाना पड़ता है, उनको घर का काम भी रहता है, so वो क्या करें? 24 hours अपने बच्चे के साथ तो they can't spend, right? So what they have to do? They have to see the degree of involvement they need, right? अगर कोई बहुत तेज बच्चा है तो उसको 1 घंटा और 2 घंटे में I think that will be enough. If some child needs more attention, maybe 4-5 hours or maybe 3-4 hours sitting with the child is enough. So you have to understand the degree of involvement. The parents must understand the degree of involvement with their children, which is very important. No teacher can do that. एक क्लास में कितने बच्चे रहते हैं? 30, 60, so many children. So one teacher, how many students can that teacher address? It is not possible for one teacher, right? So the parent should do this work. And families are the biggest influencers, isn't it right? We get influence from our families, what to wear, what to eat, which actor to like, right? We all draw inspiration from our families. So families are the biggest inspiration. So families should play a role to inspire the child in the right direction. Okay, so again we had talked about this. They should parents अगर quality time spend करेंगे बच्चों के साथ, you've heard about a lot of good touch and bad touch, right? So when a child is we know that CBSE has divided the curriculum, right, into 4 levels. Level 1, which is preschool to class 2. If somebody goes on and does a bad touch with the child, will the child understand? Is it possible? The child will think, okay, this is what it is. So the parents need to sit with the child. If something like that is happening, the parents will understand, the parents will communicate with the educator that this is happening and this could be stopped. So that is a very pertinent reason and this should be done in that basis, right? Okay. 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 So what do you think a community involvement can do? This was parent involvement, right? Community. So we live in a community. So today if I tell you that you are in Jharkhand, Dumka, now if I teach you opera, will you be able to learn that? Will you connect with that at the first place? No. Opera singing, no, right? So what you will connect to? You will connect to the local song, you will connect to the local culture here. You cannot connect to the culture which is done elsewhere in maybe in the European countries or European cultures. You can't connect to that. So community plays a very important and pertinent role. So there are CBSE schools in outside of India as well. We know that in UAE, for example, in Bangladesh, for example. So what happens if we teach our culture there? Will they be able to be connected with that? They will not. They will not connect, and hence they will do. What will happen? There will be a large dropout. So that is one thing that community needs to do, right? Okay. So I have a video for you. So my favorite person is Shah Rukh Khan. Okay. So Shah Rukh Khan, there was a movie called Rais. Okay. We all saw that movie, right? You didn't? Then please go and watch it. Okay, for Shah Rukh Khan. Okay. So ready with it? Wait, sir, wait. Okay, so why I'm showing you this clip? Right now I said about parental involvement, community involvement. So if you have watched Rais, you will recognize this dialogue. Please go ahead.
कहती थी
Sir, शुरू से.
अम्मी जान कहती थी कोई धंधा छोटा नहीं होता और धंधे से बड़ा कोई धर्म नहीं होता.
Right? So Ammi Jaan did this. Obviously, if I wish I could have played the movie only, but it's okay. Let's not go into our emotions. Okay, so what Shah Rukh said, Ammi Jaan kehti. So what happens when a child grows up? Child remembers few things which their loved ones said them in their life. So here we are seeing that Shah Rukh Khan now he has grown up, he has become a mafia, but he remembers what his mother taught him when he was a young child. Right? Yes. We can understand that. Okay. Okay. So thank you so much. I will show that small video we have. Another one. Video number 3. Okay. Any movie examples or something examples like this you have? Yes, sir. Please share.
Bahubali also.
Bahubali. Okay.
Childhood stage has been shown how to grow up after overcoming various situations.
Yes,
As we
parental
work to
involvement.
help every child succeed and to close gaps in student achievement, we often assume school is the main place the learning is going to happen. Take Esma. It used to seem to her family and her educators that Esma is always at school. Not true, it turns out. Esma and other students actually spend 82% of their waking hours at home or in their community. All those weekends, weeknights, and breaks add up. When they realized that, the educators in Esma's school district decided to work harder on making the most of the biggest partner in her learning life, her family. This can look different in every school, but for Esma's teacher, it means instead of spending his time arranging a traditional open house, he organizes grade-level parent meetings. Here, Esma's family saw data on how the class is doing in math, reading, social and emotional learning. They practiced new ways to help Esma at home, and set goals for how they'll help her improve. Everyone learned from each other as the group talked about how to help the students. Also, near the start of the school year, some staff from Esma's school visited her home. They looked for the assets her family members can bring to the educational process. They learned about their languages, their culture, their lives, their world. Grandpa offered to be a resource for other English learner families, and the school also listened and learned from the family's perspective on Esma's needs. They learned how mom helps her calm down and focus. This kind of family engagement also makes it easier for the district to develop individualized education programs for students, including those in special education. The foundation is already there for families to engage in their students' academic and career planning too, making that more effective. Throughout the year, the family can attend workshops at the school on things like mental health, homework, or career exploration. Esma's mom saw those meetings on a poster in her work break room, and now she's inviting other parent friends to go with her. Esma's school district works with local businesses, places of worship, the public library, and other partners to reach students and families where they're already spending time. The school provides information frequently in a variety of ways so they can reach every family. Text messages are offered in the most common languages of local families. Esma's family gets photos from her teachers so they know what she's doing during the day. Communication between the school and the family is a group effort, focused on helping Esma achieve her learning goals. When Esma wasn't sure what to do on a science assignment, her family knew to contact the teacher for a little clarification. Educators take a positive approach as they look for solutions to any challenges experienced on either side. They're always looking for the family's strengths. Also, when mom mentions that Esma has trouble making friends, the teacher knows to refer her to the school counselor. The counselor then helps the family join a local Boys and Girls Club with lots of activities for Esma. The teacher knew to do this because the school counselor led staff trainings on resources available in the community and how to help families access them. There's no danger of a family like Esma's ever feeling like an occasional onlooker. The school knows what families have to offer, and the family knows what's going on in the classroom and how to support it. They feel they are active and regular collaborators and decision makers. The district gives families opportunities to learn how to help children succeed at each level of the school system and to serve on school groups. At school gatherings, Esma's adult stepsister and close next-door neighbor also feel included in the community. Staff at the school are trained to be as inclusive as possible, welcoming as learning partners anyone who cares about the child. Esma's school has moved from parent involvement to family engagement. Not surprisingly, engaged families help students learn better. Staff members like their jobs better. Everyone wins. This is backed up by over 40 years of research. Students with engaged families, no matter their income, background, or culture, are more likely to do well in school, enroll in ambitious courses, graduate, and go on to post-secondary education. They also have stronger social skills and fewer disciplinary issues. So how do we make it happen? First, we work to make the shift across an entire school district. Sure, at the elementary level, Esma's classroom teacher is the main person her family interacts with at school, but as she gets older and her schooling more complex, collaboration is definitely bigger than one person. Really, all along the way, the family's interactions with pretty much everyone in connection with the school, from office staff to after-school staff, from bus drivers to principals, will need to be positive for them to truly feel welcomed. So it's a clear expectation in the district. Every employee has a role in helping every family feel connected to their child's learning, no matter what building or classroom that child attends. In Esma's district, a broad team that included school psychologists, social workers, counselors, families, general and special educators, and after-school program staff helped everyone in the school take family engagement to this next level in a way that works for their community. It worked. Esma's family feels like a valued member of the team. Esma, her family, and her educators feel confident that she is learning and happy at school. We have more information about how schools and families can effectively engage with each other around students' learning on our website.
Okay, so you saw what happened here in the video. Was that clear? Right? How to engage family, how things are beyond family also. People working in the school, the staff, the community, the local businesses, they all wind up together. So it's all interlinked, and that's where we are going to draw a line, right? Teachers will not be able to penetrate in everything, right? They can't be there in the home, they can't be there in their playground. So there has to be a connection, a link between the community, between the parents and the educators, right? Okay, so we have the drop box, right? Please take 5 names out of there.
Rakesh Kumar Panjiara. Rakesh Kumar Panjiara. The first name is there.
Western English.
Western English School. आप हैं?
Okay, the next one.
Rajiv Ranjan Kumar. Western English School again. Rajiv Ranjan Kumar. Is he there or not?
What, you're not coming or what? Where are you?
They should be here.
Hiding.
Lucky draw. They are lucky to be on
Yes,
the
you're
stage.
lucky and you're not coming up on stage. Any.
Any Germany.
Twice, I think. She taught, I think, Sanskrit, madam.
Yeah, I think.
Let her come, no problem.
Ma'am. Arjun Prasad Yadav, Western English School. Arjun Prasad Yadav. अर्जुन प्रसाद जी आप अगर हैं तो प्लीज मंच पर चले आए.
Western English, you left or what? Where are you? Rakesh Kumar.
राकेश कुमार पंजियाला. Now Ashish Murmu, Secretary. Ashish Murmu.
चलिए एक नाम दीजिए कौन? सबीर सर. ड्रॉप बॉक्स से नाम दीजिए. कितने जन हैं? Only 2 people. I need 5 people. More 3.
Priscilla Hasda. Priscilla Hasda. Please come. Now, Harbit Singh. Harbit Singh, Western English School again. Yeah, he's coming. And now, Saraswati Mandal, Model Residential School, Dumka, Eklavya Model. Saraswati Mandal. Come, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got finished.
Alright. Please come and stage everyone. So there are 5 people here on stage, okay? So I want them to enact a situation where they are involving parents and it is going negative. 1. Second, they will enact that situation, how to recover that situation or turn that situation into a positive view. Okay? Alright? Okay. Sir, एक mic आपके. Please all stand. Okay, we are about to start. Everybody, please. Yeah. Is it on? It is on.
We are acting that remark we give in our diary regarding students, but parents that thing they take in negative way. Remarks we are giving so that parents will know about their children that what they are doing in school. Like some of the parents they think that my child is very good, my child cannot say abusive word. In that we are going to act.
So over here, me, myself and Miss Annie, we are acting as a parents of our children. She is our student and he is our teacher. And ma'am is our counselor over here.
सर ये मेरा बच्चे का डायरी है. इसमें आपने रिमार्क लिखा है कि मेरा बच्चा बहुत एब्यूसिव वर्ड यूज करता है. तो मेरा बच्चा घर पे कभी ऐसा नहीं करता है. I can't believe that my child is using this kind of words. He cannot use. वो कर ही नहीं सकता है. हम मान ही नहीं सकते कि मेरा बच्चा क्लास में ऐसा कुछ कर सकता है, किसको डिस्टर्ब कर सकता है. मेरा बच्चा बहुत ही शांत है. वो घर पे बहुत अच्छे से बैठे रहता है, स्टडी करता है. वो बाहर खेलने तक नहीं जाता. He cannot use abusive word. I can't believe. अच्छा. You can ask her.
So आप घर में पढ़ाई करते हैं? ठीक है. आपके पेरेंट्स आप पर कितने देर नजर रखते हैं? आप कितने आप पे है ना आए रखते हैं, मतलब आपको कितना समय होता है?
जी सर, हम घर में बहुत पढ़ाई करते हैं और मेरा माता पिताजी बहुत अच्छे हैं, हमको प्यार करते हैं सर.
बट आपका क्लास में है ना जितने भी टीचर्स, ठीक है, जितना भी मार्क्स आता है वो तो कभी उस तरह का नहीं है जिस तरह से आप अभी बता रहे हैं.
मेरा बच्चा ऐसा कर ही नहीं सकता है. आप लोग जबरदस्ती का दिमाग लिखते हो, ही नहीं सकता, मान ही नहीं सकते.
आप काउंसलर से भी पूछ सकते हैं, ठीक है.
आइए मैम, आइए सर, दिस साइड. वैसे हम लोग स्कूल में जैसे टीचर हुए, प्रिंसिपल हुए, वाइस प्रिंसिपल हुए और सब स्टाफ, हम लोग कोशिश करते हैं बच्चे को अच्छे से ख्याल उनका ख्याल रखने के लिए और उनको अच्छी शिक्षा देने के लिए कोशिश करते हैं. पर इतना आप लोग परेशान मत होइए, क्योंकि आप लोग हम लोगों के ऊपर भरोसा रखिए. जैसे हम भी एक एक करके बच्चों को समझने की कोशिश करती हूँ, पर वो एक प्रोसेस होता है। मैंने एक दिन में 2 दिन में बच्चे को हम लोग नहीं सुधार पाएंगे और उन लोगों को नहीं सिखा पाएंगे, पर आस्ते आस्ते सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा। इसलिए आप लोग मैंने थोड़ा परेशान मत होइए, पर घर में आप लोगों को भी मैंने उनका सुबह से शाम तक मैंने स्कूल से जाने के बाद तक आप लोगों को मैंने उनका ध्यान, उनका सब कुछ एक्शन, पढ़ना, सब कुछ के ऊपर आप लोगों का नजर होना चाहिए। तो यही मैं आशा करूंगी कि ये सजेशन मैं आज दे रही हूँ, फिर बाद में मिलते रहेंगे और आपके बच्चे के डेवलपमेंट के लिए सब कोई एक साथ हम लोग काम करते रहेंगे। तो इससे हमें सफलता मिलेगी। यदि हम अकेले नहीं कर पाएंगे, टीचर अकेले नहीं कर पाएंगे, प्रिंसिपल, वाइस प्रिंसिपल, टीचर लोग, स्टाफ लोग अकेले नहीं कर पाएंगे, पर हम लोग सबको एक साथ मैंने कोऑपरेट करके हम लोग सफलता पाएंगे।
मिस क्या बोल रही है? तुम तो क्लास में एब्यूसिव यूज करती हो, पढ़ती नहीं है, बदमाशी करती है, ये सच है?
नहीं भैया, हम कभी नहीं ऐसे कर सकते हैं।
भैया तुम करती हो, मिस झूठ नहीं बोल सकते, तुम करती हो, यू एक्सेप्ट योर मिस्टेक, अपना गलती मान लो।
सॉरी मैडम, सॉरी सर, सॉरी।
Okay, only this was act. Thank you.
मम्मी क्या
That was a wonderful act. So a big round of applause. Excellent. I think we all have faced this situation. Parents are like, no, my child can't be wrong. My child is the best child. So right, we have faced this right in our schools also. Yeah. Okay. So what we saw in the act, we saw that the parents, they were not accepting that my child has done something wrong. So what happened? The school also very wisely said, please come aside. Please side पे आइए. Right? The school counselor also very wisely said, okay, the teacher is unable to handle, let me take it. So when the teacher or the authoritative person said the parents, कि ऐसा ऐसा है, this is happening, please calm down. In that tone, then what happened? Parents is like, okay, तुमने ऐसा क्यों किया? Beat you. So the situation changed, right? So this is the thing. We have to involve parents in that particular order. All right. Thank you so much. I will call Jolly ma'am for the next session. Thank you.
Please play my PPT.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Now, little bit restlessness, wanting to go home, getting late, again tomorrow 5 hours. So, let's capsule. Now is the need for capsules. Small capsules. Usually before examinations, these capsule modules are required by the students. That is, in concise, in short, the learning can take place. So need for capsule modules for maximum effectiveness. Before that, I thought little word of advice. I liked the writing, so I've added in my slide. Personality is who we are and what we do when everybody is watching. But character is who we are and what we do when nobody is watching. That is the difference.
One is abstract.
Yes. One is abstract. We are not being observed. So do we take out our real characters or we are the same persons? Yes, of course. Now how capsule learning works? How this works? How it will be beneficial or helpful to our students? This is a concept that makes teachers in a prominent role in guiding the students with personalized teaching and exam capsules. This is little bit different. What doctors give, different medicines, different capsules for different persons. Even if I have fever, another person has fever, maybe that same capsule will not work for me, will work for other person. So as teachers, we have to identify which kind of exercise, which kind of work will be benefiting which student. As I have discussed in the previous session about the high achievers, low achievers. So here also when we conduct test, that is also a compact capsule module. After each chapter, I think you will conduct class test. So completing the chapter, after the chapter you are conducting the class test. That is the complete capsule which is being, so you can understand how the student has performed, whether the child has learned. Now it should differ also sometimes, student to student. In our question papers, when the main examinations are there, we have set 1, set 2, set 3. So little bit work for the teachers also in the class. You make the set 1, set 2, set 3. That is, set 1 is for the higher achievers, set 2 for the middle achievers, set 3 for the low achievers. Like in CBSE class 10, we have the standard and basic maths. The chapter is same, only the questions are designed differently. Yes. So if little bit this work we also can do for the students. Teachers choose which capsule to give to which student based on the condition, that is academic input of the child. As this is going to be at personalized manner, the student will be get benefited in learning at their own space. Like set 1, set 2, set 3, you are doing in a separate categories. So student will be benefited. Whichever subject it is, if we try to do it in this form, I think we can help the students in their understandings. This unique system enables students to understand the tough parts. I think ma'am was talking about trigonometry and all. Why do we learn it? Or after 2 years suddenly coming to school, learning about trigonometry. So all these, if it is in the abridged, concise form, the basic points are given, then I think students will be benefited. So different subjects, different ways to be understanding, attitudes, day-to-day solving, etc. Like this activity today I will not do here because I have other activities and we are running short of time. This you can do in the class. You can make a circle of 10-15 students. Now one student in the middle will be asking one question. If 2-3 students can answer that, they will join the inside circle. Inside one circle will be there. So if 2 students, 3 students have joined or 1 student has entered, that student will again ask another question. More participants, more will be answering, they will be joining the circle, and ultimately we will see that the outer circle is no more there, it is the inner circle. So we are concentrating on one subject, one chapter, one part in a class, where we have called 10 students or 15 students, and one by one they are answering and entering the inner circle. This you can try it in the class instead of during a revision class just making them asking them questions. This they will also enjoy. This little bit movement, physical movement also will be there, and it will be at the same time entertaining for them. Now, innovative teaching concepts by compressing teaching and exams into smaller size capsules. Teachers have to be innovative. Everything you will not get in the books, you will not get in the internet. You have to find out how or which way, if I teach in the class, it will be helpful for the students learning, and after learning the examinations. Because examinations are important. Marks are important. They should score good marks. They should do well in their examinations. If they don't score good marks, they will not go to the next class. If they don't score good marks in class 12, they will not get admission in a good college. The cutoff marks 90%, 95, 99% also. Ultimately, marks are important. We will be teaching them in the conceptual manner, in collaborative way, different methods of teaching, involvement, but ultimately, when they leave the school, their certificate is the most important thing. Of course, along with that, personality development, character, everything is there. But the marks is the most important thing of their life. Now, students find it very difficult to concentrate for a long time. We have seen, we adults also, it is very difficult. What was before lunch and after lunch, we can also understand it is little difficult to stay sticking to the chair for 5 hours. So in between, these capsules are needed in the class. Short, precise teaching, asking for feedback, then 1-2 minutes gap, they can relax, again you go on. Now, as I teach English in class 12 in my school, there is one chapter, the interview. It is a long chapter and students find this really very boring, and I think as teachers also, very lethargic. So that same chapter I have put in one single page. What are the main points? This is in the form of a capsule, you can see. It is about interview. So what is the positive impact? What is the negative impact? What the different authors, poets say? And ultimately, there is an interview of Umberto Eco by Mukund Padmanabhan of the Hindu magazine. So in a nutshell, you can say, precise form, the entire chapter is here. Of course, they have to know the details, but before their exams, if they can just go through, this will be helpful. Last minute revision. This is a form of a capsule. So like that, I have some topics I will give to the subject teachers. Before that, I have one topic here in 1 minute, how the verb transitive, intransitive, in a capsule form, quick way it is explained. Then I will expect teachers to come up and explain their particular subject which I have found. So the video please.
Artificial intelligence tools are getting commodified and they are about to take the world by storm. In 2 to 5 years,
remains of an old growth tree. Here is a tip to remember transitive and intransitive verbs. If you can answer the question what after the verb, then it is transitive. If you cannot answer the question what after the verb, then it is intransitive. Going back to our previous examples. The waves lap the beach. Okay? The waves lap what? I answer the beach. can't answer that. Can't answer what? I can answer how. The waves laugh. How? Playfully. Therefore, the verb laugh is intransitive. Intransitive verbs answer the questions where, when, why, how. Transitive verbs always answer the question what.
Yes, thank you. So easy way just to clear the concept. Now I have few slides for this capsule teaching. Now this is for an English teacher. Again I will use the Dropbox. Notice writing is there? Yes sir. So in short, quick capsule form, how will you explain this class today? Okay, let us take out the names which have not got the opportunity from this lucky draw. Those who are lucky are getting selected.
Kali Shadhan.
Kali Sadan, an English teacher? No, which subject? Science. Let me see what I have for science. Yes. Know the facts and act now. Ready, sir? I thought sir is coming. Somebody went outside. I thought that is Kali Sadan, sir. Next name? Yes. Mrinalini
Hasda.
Mrinalini Hasda. Next. What is happening? Whichever teachers are being selected, let us take out from down. All the names are there. All teachers.
From Secretary School. Nisha Kiran Hamram. Nisha Kiran Hamram.
Nisha Kiran Hemra.
Nisha Kiran.
Not there. How?
Not there.
Open, read.
Now, very lucky person, Ayan goes.
Answer subject is?
Geography.
Geography. SST I have, I think. Natural vegetation, types of India. This I have just given. You can teach this with your idea and all. This is the support you can teach. English, okay. Sir is volunteering for English. Sir will come in. Please, sir. Quick way how you teach about natural vegetation.
नेचुरल वेजिटेशन अगर देखा जाए तो जैसे हम दुमका शहर में रहते हैं, हमारा जो ये दुमका डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, बेसिकली देखा जाए तो इस डिस्ट्रिक्ट में सबसे ज़्यादा किस चीज़ का खेती होता है और उस खेती करने के लिए हमें क्या-क्या चीज़ों का यहाँ पे उपलब्धता जरूरी है। देखा जाए तो हमारे यहाँ सबसे ज़्यादा बरसात के मौसम को वेट किया जाता है खेती करने के लिए। जैसे कि वेस्ट बंगाल के बर्धमान डिस्ट्रिक्ट में हम देखते हैं सालों भर वहाँ के खेत हरियाली से भरी रहती है, क्योंकि वहाँ पे ड्रिप इरिगेशन का बहुत अच्छा सा यूज करके सालों भर वहाँ पे गेहूं चावल ये सब उगाए जाते हैं। लेकिन हमारे यहाँ एक प्रॉब्लम है, क्योंकि हमारा जो ये डिस्ट्रिक्ट है ये पहाड़ी एरिया है संथाल परगना का, जहाँ पे सालों भर वाटर लेवल एक जैसा नहीं रहता है, जिसके कारण कहीं कहीं जगह पे ड्रिप इरिगेशन फेलियर भी हो जाता है, जिसके कारण यहाँ के जो कृषक हैं वो राइस ये सब का जो खेती करते हैं ये सिर्फ बरसात के मौसम में ही करते हैं। जो गर्मी के सीजन में जो धान उगाए जाते हैं जिसे हम स्थानीय भाषा में गर्मा धान कहते हैं, वो रानीश्वर बेल्ट के कुछ हिस्सों में ही होता है, जो सिर्फ मसांजोर डैम का जो कैनल है उसके सपोर्ट से होता है। बाकी अगर हम अपने दुमका में सरायाहाट, बासुकीनाथ या फिर अपने दुमका शहर के आसपास वाले एरिया देखें, वहाँ पे वो हमें नहीं दिखता है। और एक चीज अगर हम देखें राइस के साथ साथ हमारी दुमका डिस्ट्रिक्ट के ऊपर, तो यहाँ पे मकई का खेती बहुत अच्छा होता है। हम लोग देखते हैं कि हमारे बाजार में मकई बहुत इजी अवेलेबल होता है और बहुत सस्ते दामों में बिकता है। अभी क्योंकि ये सीजन सब्जियों का है, ठंड का सीजन हमारे लिए सब्जियों का सीजन होता है, वैरायटी ऑफ सब्जी हमारे मार्केट में अवेलेबल होते हैं। अगर हम मार्केट को देखते हुए अपने कल्टीवेशन पे ध्यान दें तो एक चीज बहुत क्लियर है, हमारे यहाँ पे गोभी या फिर जो साग आते हैं तरह तरह के, पालक है, मेथी है, वो यहाँ पे उगाए तो बहुत ज्यादा जाते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे मार्केटिंग अच्छा नहीं हो पाता है, जिसके वजह से मार्केट में 10 रुपए में 4 से 5 बंडल आपको मिल जाते हैं। लेकिन वही सेम चीज आप अगर बोलपुर या फिर वर्धमान में जाके खरीदते हैं तो पर पीस आपको 5 to 6 रुपीस पे करना पड़ता है। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा डिमेरिट है यहाँ के किसानों के लिए कि वो तो उतना ही एफर्ट से खेती कर रहे हैं जितना वहाँ के किसान करते हैं, लेकिन उनको उतना बेनिफिट नहीं मिल पाता है जितना वहाँ के किसानों को मिलता है। तो यहाँ पे मेनली क्या है, किसानों को खेती के साथ साथ मार्केटिंग का जरूरी है। खैर ये जो मार्केटिंग वाला टॉपिक था ये इससे रिलेटेड नहीं है, लेकिन जब हम ज्योग्राफी पढ़ेंगे या फिर किसी एरिया का जो वेजिटेशन के बारे में पढ़ेंगे तो हमें ये ध्यान रखना होगा, अगर हम कल्टीवेशन कर रहे हैं तो सिर्फ वो पेट भरने के लिए नहीं, कमाने के लिए वो कर रहे हैं। क्योंकि जब एक कृषक अपने खेत पे धान उगाता है सिर्फ वो अपना पेट खाने के लिए नहीं उगाता है, वो दूसरों को खिलाने के लिए भी उगाता है। और दूसरों को अगर खिलाना है तो बिना पैसा में तो कुछ होता नहीं है, तो कुछ अर्न करने के लिए वो मार्केट हमें जरूरी है, जहाँ पे हम किसी भी चीज को दे के एक सही अमाउंट हमें वहां से मिले। थैंक यू, दैट्स ऑल।
Very well done, sir. Very good. Yes, quickly, English teacher is already ready for the notice writing.
Yeah, good afternoon to all.
The microphones.
Good afternoon to all. So today we are going to start a writing section, and under that is called short composition. The topic is notice writing. What is notice writing? Notice writing is a kind of appeal, a pre-information given to the institution, inside, outside, whatever, and there is format of the notice writing. The first criteria is name of the organization, institution, school, and afterward in block letter, and just below that notice in block letter, and on the left side you have to write the date of issuing the notice, on which date you are issuing the notice. As I told you, it is for pre-information, so that the notice we will be getting will be prepared according to the notice. For example, cultural program is going to be held, so you have to give the pre-information. A school is giving the notice, so the children, teachers or the participants will be ready according to their skills. And afterwards heading, as I told you, now here Christmas gathering is the title, for example, Christmas gathering. And afterwards we can start with the various lines. All the students of classes, from classes 6 to 12 are hereby informed that you can start in your own way, as more as comfortable for the convenience of the students. You can write. All the students of classes 6 to 12 are hereby informed that cultural program is going to be held on whatever the date, 25th of December 2023. Next paragraph you can change and write, desirous students can enroll their names till 5th of December. Why it is given 5th of December? So that list can be prepared and they can go for the rehearsal. And finally, on the conclusion, you have to write down the name who is publishing the notice, maybe principal, director, head boy, head girl, school captain, whatever. and afterwards just name of the post of the designation, principal, head boy, head girl, as I told you. You can write below also. It is not like that after putting comma you can carry on. You can write below also the school name and place. That's it. And one more thing, it should not exceed more than 50 words, because as I told you, it comes under which composition? Short composition. Thank you for today. See you in next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So that is precise, concise, in a capsule, quick, short way explanation for students. Again, if you want to concentrate on the main points, can you find out 3 differences? 2 pictures are there, quick. 3 differences. Can all see? Am I blocking from the socks or tap?
One is smaller, one is bigger.
Socks, tap, and one more. Check the boy. Anyone with all 3? Design of neck.
Ma'am, left neck is thicker one.
Yes, you see the sweater or what he's wearing, and there the first one you can see the neck. So see the 3 differences. So particularly nobody has answered, so congratulations to everybody, those who have given the correct answer. This is collaborative work. Yes. Part together coming, collaborative work. This I thought just I added that time for students. We are adults, we don't have to think. Because being an adult, we know it is hard. But for children, what happens? They have to get up early morning and go to school and to prove why a triangle is a triangle. For teachers, it is not so hard compared to them. They have to whole day sit in the school because they ask in real life, I am not a maths person, but how much these are in real life, not about studies, higher studies, MSc, but in real life, how much these are important or useful. Now, capsule modules can significantly enhance the teaching and learning process, structured, effective ways. Now, how some of it can be done? Few quick ones. Modular learning approach, that is the module. Capsule modules enable the implementation of a modular learning approach where complex topics are broken into smaller ones. Like the main things, important things, the difficult ones, point-wise, easy way, in the form of a diagram also can be presented for the children to understand. With the use of capsule modules, educators can create personalized learning paths tailored to individual student needs. Here we have to cater to the individual needs of the students. So you prepare the capsule, as at the beginning I said, doctors prescribe medicines for different persons who are diagnosed maybe with the same ailment, but how much which person can take. So here also personalized way, if you design the capsule, short way, difficult way, or a medium way method where the child can learn or understand and do well. Capsule modules can incorporate various interactive learning materials. Here for capsule modules, I have started with the transitive, intransitive verb through video. It can be simulation, that is computer network and work, quizzes, interactive presentations. Quizzes was that in a circle if you call them and call interactive. Just now with the 3 differences, it was collaborative, it was interactive. So different ways you can implement. Now I will come to my game, alphabet game. We all have played the game, name, place, animal, thing, fruit. So I have all the letters Alphabets are there. 5 representatives will come to the stage, and if you are willingly coming, very well, otherwise again we have to use the drop box. Willingly, those who are willing, please come up. Please come up. We will have 2 sets. If time permits, we will have quick 2 sets of games. Here the time limit will be there. Okay, all men now. The next one will be all female, ladies. Yes. Now it is male empowerment. Always we talk about women empowerment. Let us see male empowerment. We take out mine. Okay. Letter S has been chosen. Quick. You have to say, see the screen with the letter S, poet or author's name, state or country or city, animal or bird, sports person, name of person. All 5 you have to say, then it will be going to the next.
Author.
All 5. From the letter S. Start. All together you say.
Yeah.
Otherwise, time.
Name of the great
Because you are acting
personality.
individually.
First I will say number 5.
Okay, you can say that.
Name of the great personality, Sachin Tendulkar.
Fine.
Sport person, that is
Somebody else should be there now.
Saurabh Ganguly.
Okay.
Okay. Animal, bird. Sparrow bird. And
If he is using sparrow, you cannot use again.
Okay. Ma'am, number 1 ST College.
One by one.
yeah, that is bird.
Okay, sparrow. Number 2.
Number 2 animal.
No, number 3 sparrow. Animal or bird.
Yeah, number 2 state now.
State, country, city.
Spain.
And number 1.
Number 1 author ST College.
Okay. Next he will say with 5 things. What sir has said you will not say. Another 5 with the letter S.
So, state is Spain.
Spain already has been said. So right. Spain has some.
State country.
No, you can use state, country. I have made it broader.
Okay.
Sikkim, you got very good friends here.
So, snake, is it count?
Yes, snake,
Okay.
Sikkim.
Okay, sports person is Sunil Gavaskar.
Sunil Gavaskar.
And a great personality start with S is Sandeep Maheshwari.
Okay, and author or poet?
Samuel Coleridge.
Okay, Samuel Coleridge. Okay, fine.
Already told.
You have said Samuel Coleridge only.
Yes.
So one more. You sir has already said. Okay, then.
Sarojini Naidu.
Sarojini Naidu, fine. Then I'm changing the letter for 3rd. So you select one. You want to say different?
Yes, ma'am. Promise you have to say.
What is the letter?
Letter is J.
J. Okay. Let us see. Any order, not needed follow this order, any order.
Okay. I will start from 5.
Yes, fine.
Great personality, he is not alive. Can I say?
Sure.
Oh, Jagdish Chandra Bose.
Fine. Next, sports person.
And 4 sport person. Yes.
Sports person. Any fielder.
Jasprit Bumrah.
Jasprit Bumrah. Animal or bird?
Jackal.
Jackal.
And state Jharkhand.
And first one, any author or any poet? John Keats. You need
John
only to
Keats.
stand there. All answers are coming from the back.
Thank you, audience.
Now next, sir. Please come. Select one.
Easier to answer from here. This would come
Yes, that is the. No, I will not give now. Your letter, please. Which letter you have selected?
My name is also in that letter. Amit, A.
A.
So definitely, one of the great leader is also there, and was a very fabulous, you can say, narrator as well, Abraham Lincoln. And state is a country, America. And animal, you can say. No, ant is not an animal.
Insects or will.
Everybody will make fun of us. Don't say yes. I would like to change. What I will say. Anaconda.
All A will be over if they are giving the answer.
Ma'am, one name, the rhyme of Pension Mariner. Albatross. Yeah, A is there. And definitely great personality, Amitabh Bachchan.
Okay.
And
Sports person.
Sport person, I have to say, you can say, godfather of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Amitabh. Ajay Jadeja.
Okay. Okay, sir. Now you will select. Which letter? R.
Rabindranath Tagore, Rasia, Red, Rohit Sharma, Ramkrishna Paramahansa. Thank you.
Anyone else is interested to come here? Ladies group, yes, of course. Men empowerment was there, now women empowerment. 5 ladies, please. 5 ladies.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, all of you. Quickly, 5 ladies. 5 ladies, or if you take out the drop box better. 5 ladies who are interested. Who is interested?
From the last, please call somebody.
From the back. On a drop box we can use.
सर आप हमारा स्कूल का
Albina Hemram, Secret Head School.
One more you call, we will complete then. 2 participants at least. 5 men participated. What about the women? And from here they are answering, not going there. Quick, one name has been called out, one more.
Jhumur Pal,
Okay,
Sidogano, Senior Secondary School, Raghunathpur.
come up, come up.
पाँच हो गया
So, ma'am, come. One more, ma'am. Come on, two only. We will then conclude our session with this.
अंजलि मैम सिद्धू कानू हाई स्कूल दुमका
जान के चुने
आया ही नहीं है, ऐसे ही नाम बोल। नहीं है उसका।
Here you will select one.
सर फॉर्म दे दिए फॉर्म
Afterwards you will select. She will finish. Not now, not now. Let her finish then. Which letter? H. Fine. Go to the stage. Both of you go. No, take the microphone. Take the microphone. Come in the middle. Go in the middle. Yes. Letter H.
State, I select first H, letter H. State is Haryana. Animal is horse or hen also. Sport, I think. Harbhajan Singh. Yes, great personality, Harivansh Rai Bachchan. And author. Actually.
No, it's two separate. You cannot do two separate.
Hrithik Roshan, great personality.
Hrithik Roshan. Stand for Hrithik.
And then
Actually,
Hrithik.
Okay.
Fine. Thank you, ma'am. Now, ma'am, you select quickly from here. H already over. I will ask. Select.
My letter is P. P. Bird, parrot. हाँ, name the author मुंशी प्रेमचंद्र होते हैं। मुंशी हाँ। State Punjab, yes. A sports person.
Not only necessary cricketer, any sports. हाँ? क्रिकेट पे छोड़ के
फुटबॉलर पहले फुटबॉलर हो गया सर। और क्या बचा?
Great personality and author poet.
Author
Munshi Premchand, no? So
नहीं
that is not. P.B. Shelley. Okay. And great personality.
Thank you for audience.
And thank you everyone. We complete today's session. Thank you.
So I think it was a wonderful session for all of us, entertaining as well as enlightening. So I'd like to conclude today's program with a speech from our chairperson of Dumka Jamtara chapter as well as secretary of the school, Sir Pradipta Mukherjee. Please come on the stage and end this program with your beautiful words.
हेलो आज हम लोग स्वाध्याय का 15 घंटा समाप्त हो रही है। लास्ट 5 घंटा बचा है, 10 घंटा बचेगा। कल हम लोग यहीं पर मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट 20 घंटा के लिए और लास्ट बचेंगे जहाँ से हम लोग स्टार्ट किए थे वहीं समाप्त करेंगे मिलेनियम स्कूल, वो 9 दिसंबर की। उसके बाद हम लोग ट्रेनिंग सेशन नेक्स्ट ईयर में बात करेंगे। पता नहीं आप लोग का स्कूल अच्छा लगा कि नहीं। ये कि बच्चे बहुत उत्सुक थे कि आप लोग ट्रेनिंग लेने आ रहे हैं। आप लेटर पैड देखे होंगे बच्चे बनाए हैं, काफी बच्चे में जोश था। वो आप गार्डन आप लोग देखे होंगे पार्क, हम लोग जिस चीज को फेंक देते हैं गाड़ी का टायर उसको काट के बनाया है। हमको पता ही नहीं था बच्चे इतने यहाँ पर क्रिएटिव है और हमको सबसे अच्छा लगा कि फिर बात जुबिल सर रख लिए। इनके व्यस्त समय तक कल इनको बनारस जाना है अर्जेंट मीटिंग में। हमने सर आपको आना ही पड़ेगा। एक रूरल जगह देखिए, गांव के बच्चे कितने एडवांस है देखिए। हम सबसे खुशी हैं कि हमारा दोनों ट्रेनर दोनों हमारा वुमेन ट्रेनर थे, दोनों महिला ट्रेनर थे जो पुरुष से किसी भी अंग में कम नहीं थी और बेस्ट ट्रेनिंग, अभी सर से बात कर रहे थे, जॉयफुल ट्रेनिंग हम लोग को आज पहले दिन देखने मिला। सभी ट्रेनिंग अच्छे थे लेकिन आज बहुत अच्छा ट्रेनिंग था। और लास्ट ट्रेनिंग हम लोग को 2 बचेगा। हम लोग सहोदय में जितने भी स्कूल, जितने भी प्रिंसिपल एजेंसी हैं, मैं उम्मीद है कि हम लोग ट्रेनिंग को कंप्लीट करेंगे। और लास्ट कंक्लूजन 6 जनवरी को हो रहा है दुमका में। आप जो नया स्टेडियम बनाया, इंडोर स्टेडियम, उस ऑडिटोरियम में होगा हम लोग 6 जनवरी, जिसमें दुमका, जामताड़ा, देवघर, पाकुड़, साहेबगंज, धनबाद और जमशेदपुर के स्कूल्स आएंगे और कुछ स्कूल के टीचर्स को हम लोग अवॉइड करेंगे। हम आज ये क्लोजिंग सेरेमनी नहीं है, कल हम लोग क्लोजिंग का स्पीच होगा। अभी हम लोग यहाँ समाप्त होने के बाद तो उनका स्नैक्स है वो लेंगे और फिर अपने स्कूल की ओर जाएंगे। पुनः कल हम लोग 10 बजे आएंगे। कल ओपनिंग सेरेमनी नहीं है, डायरेक्ट सेशन स्टार्ट होगा 10:30 से डायरेक्ट सेशन स्टार्ट होगा और फिर 4 o'clock कल को 4 बजे हम लोग उसको समाप्त करेंगे। सभी को स्कूल की ओर से, स्पेशली दुमका जामताड़ा सहोदय की ओर से धन्यवाद आने के लिए, पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए। और एक पीओ मैम एक बात बोल के गई थी, हम आप लोग से रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे जो चीज़ें सीखे उसको कोशिश कीजिए इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए स्टूडेंट्स के अंदर, तभी ट्रेनिंग सक्सेस होगा। सभी को स्पेशली सहोदय दुमका की ओर से जुबिन सर को अपने समय देने के लिए धन्यवाद देते हैं। हमारा वाइस चेयरपर्सन सिस्टर रुना मेरी को हम धन्यवाद देते हैं। हमारा खजांची जिसके बिना हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं, सैमसन पैट्रिक जी को धन्यवाद देते हैं। और पूरा टीम जिसने इतना लगन से इस स्कूल को ऑर्गेनाइज किया, सभी टीचर्स, सभी टीचिंग नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ को हम धन्यवाद देते हैं। थैंक यू।
It's not over yet because we also have 5 hours training tomorrow. So with that kind of energy, you have to come once again tomorrow to the school, and we have to complete the composite 10 hours training program. But before ending, I would like to call 2 of our respective resource persons on the stage. Please come on the stage. And round of applause for these 2 strong ladies. I would like to ask Sister Aruna Meri, please come on the stage and honor the lead resource person, Mrs. Jolly Datta. All of you are filling the feedback form, so that's why applauses are missing. And I would like to ask Mr. Samson Patrick, Treasurer of Sahodaya, Jamtara, Dumka Jamtara. Please come on the stage and please honor our co-resource person, Mrs. Rodoshi Mukherjee. Now it's a request to all of you, please stand up because we will end today's session with our national anthem. So that's why I would like to request all of you to please stand up. Okay, it is not completed yet, no? Feedback is not completed. So you have been given 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we will conclude this program absolutely with national anthem.
ओपनिंग सेरेमनी में डायरेक्ट स्टार्ट होगा।
হ্যাঁ নিয়ে চলে যাচ্ছে দেখছে না
इनको नहीं मिला। इसके बाद हम चेक कर देते हैं। कैलकुलेट कराइए ना, कलेक्ट करवा कैलकुलेट कैसे करें, भरना गलत बात है। नहीं कलेक्ट करते हैं ऐसे सर 2 मिनट टाइम दे दीजिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
There is a good news for tomorrow that you don't have to come tomorrow so early in the morning. We will start our session right at 10 a.m. So you could come to the school. You can reach the school till 9:45. You have to reach here. And for tomorrow's training session, the lead resource person would be very famous. All of you probably know him, Mr. Surajit Sen. I hope that everybody knows him. Enthusiastic and enigmatic figure he is, we know. And with him, the co-resource person would be Mr. Brijesh Kumar Shukla. He is from his extension of our Sidhu Kanu High School, Dumka. All the STNCs, have you collected the feedback forms from your teachers? Done. अब सर कलेक्ट कर ले सब स्टेंसी कलेक्ट कर लीजिए
Sir, ask for the
So it's a request to all the STNCs, please collect the feedback forms from all the participants and submit it to Abhay sir. सर कलेक्ट करते रहिएगा, ठीक है? अभी ओके सबीर सर
हेलो, are you ready everyone?
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start.
Please stand up everybody.
अरे वहाँ से हटा लीजिए सबको सभी सर
वहाँ पे
साउंड के पास
Okay, I'll count 3 and after my completion you will start singing. 1, 2, 3. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग
हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे भारत माता की भारत माता की वंदे वंदे Okay, finished.